Hi, I'm Teresa. I live in Mexico. Um, it's a country with more problems than many other countries in the world. Mainly social problems such as inequality, corruption, lack of justice, poverty, inequality, low access to food, to water, to education. Uh, there's a lot of unemployment and gender violence. So I could continue talking about. Talking about a long list of problems, but let's talk about some of these. Um, I grew up in a family led by a woman, my mother, in a house full of women. I have two sisters, and I'm the youngest one. Before me, they live alone with my mom. My sisters live with my mom alone because their father died when there was little girls, and then they have to learn. I mean, my mom and my sisters how to be a stronger woman, doing everything for themselves. I think sometimes if his father were alive, the whole story of my life will be different. Maybe he was my father or he will be my father. But anyway, uh, since I was a child, I was worried about many problems, but now more than ever, I understand my mother. There was a lot to worry about outside. Uh, First of all, we can talk about insecurity. Where I live, it's a kind of cute suburb. I mean, it's secure suburb. But if my family live in another less safe place, maybe my mother or my sisters would have been in risk every day. There was because there was always that gender violence and machismo. I don't know if that's the correct word, but uh, it exists in Mexico. Um, Mexico is probably recognized for that. Perhaps if all the people had always had to more access to education, will be another type of society. Maybe if the people who create the the educational system had stopped to think about how to get education to every child that live in Mexico, uh, maybe if they uh, did that, um, the idea of the Mexican will be different. In fact, many scholars already say that if society had more education, there would be no more violence, inequality, poverty, violence. I already say violence. So, in fact, the low preparation of all the people made some of of, of, of their decide or to make bad actions. I mean, such as such as being part of a criminal gang or inciting other ones to be part of it. Some others do it because they cannot legally work to provide food and house to their families. All this because they were unable to study and prepare for another kind of activities or another kind to work, and now they are unemployment. Um, in general, I have always had a good life, but what if my mom had not have a job? I cannot imagine what it will be. how could be the life in my house. In general, that's what I'm thinking every day. Now that I'm an adult and I'm more aware of the things that surround me, I can't stop thinking about all the children that currently don't have a house, don't have a home, who be one to care they and to love they, because that's important. I mean, if I have a, no if I had a lot of money and more time, I would probably make a home where all these child that I see on the streets, working for a coin, working for it, I will probably build this house to today, to have food and care and education, just like the one that my mother gave to us, to my sisters and to me, because I think that that's what matters to raise a people, to raise a person. I mean, sorry, to incite the person to think different. Then that's all. I spent 2 minutes. Sorry. Bye.